the first time in history, the University of Maine are America East women's soccer champion.
Melissa served as our recruiting coordinator for about half of the student athletes that are considering our program. I say that jokingly, but the truth of the matter is she's been very involved with our recruiting efforts of trying to attract high caliber student athletes.
Scott reached out to me asking if I would meet with some of the student athletes that were considering pre-med concentrations. We were excited to meet with them. We showed them around the department. We brought them into some classes, showed them the research opportunities that exist in the lab. And we've been really successful in recruiting these amazing students.
Coach actually organised for me to meet Melissa on my visit, and that was one of the big reasons I committed to Maine. Just the way she described this department and the pathway into research and a life after school really was convincing.
Our lab specifically creates this great team environment similar to soccer. Even though we're all sort of working on our own individual projects, they're still so intertwined, I guess, with each other. We collaborate so much with each other.
One's science and one's athletics, but I think at the end of the day, we all want the best for each other, and everybody's working as a team effort to achieve something bigger than themselves.
Abby and I, when we came here, our first season here, we finished 8 out of 9 with teams in our conference. The biggest thing that we've seen a change in with the team has just been the mindset shift.
Maine trying to get that one towards the net, still bouncing around.
Soccer can be really frustrating at times, and you have to be very patient and be able to problem solve, and I think that translates really well into your lab work. I mean, your experiment's not always going to work the first time, you're not always going to get the right results.
We have a very aggressive game model. The understanding is that if we're going to be aggressive, you're going to make mistakes. And it's not about the mistake you make, it's the response and how quickly and how fast you can generate a positive response.
When they do an experiment and it doesn't work, they can dust their shoulders off and try the experiment again. They really don't get down when something doesn't work the first time. They know that they need to continue to be persistent.
I'm learning more about myself as a person and what I want in the future through here as well, which is a really cool experience.
I think it's so inspiring when I know that these students are returning home on the bus from a game at 2:30 in the morning, and then when I show up at 9 in the morning, they're already in the lab working.
Coach likes to say, be where your feet are, and I think that's a really good motto that we have this year, taking it game by game, week by week, experiment by experiment. Just absorbing everything around us, because I think we're happiest when we're present.
They're going to be amazing doctors, and actually there's a lot of research that shows that student athletes excel in medical school, and one of the biggest factors for why they excel is because of their time management skills.
Every day I just wake up and I'm happy that I get to live where I am, do what I do, and see what else I can accomplish in the time I have left here.
The sky's the limit. They're going to be able to do whatever they want because of who they are. And whatever path they choose, they're going to excel.